So I see you're back in the kitchen then, Lottie.
Yeah, you're my stalker, aren't you?
And what are we making today?
Well, lunch. Because you get a bit hungry, don't you, over lunchtime? I had some roasted veg, which I did yesterday, which I thought I'd throw together with something, I don't know. And then make a soda bread to go on the side. I haven't made this for a little while, actually.
So you're making the soda bread?
Yeah, well, it's a Leek and cheese soda bread, but I don't have any cheddar, so I'm using, that's the washing machine. Going. Just saying, I'm going to put some washing on the line in a bit. I haven't got any cheddar because I've eaten it all. So I've only got some Feta, which I thought would be quite nice actually, and I've got some of this Book and Bucket cheese company Feta as well, which I've got a little bit left, which is the Feta that they steep in the brine from the Kalamata olives. I really like that Feta actually. I think it's one of my favourites. Anyway, that's what I'm going to do. But I've got some Leek. I've got some Leek here.
So you didn't think about making a banana bread then?
Everyone's doing banana bread. Have you ever seen so many banana breads? My banana bread is the best in the world. I don't want to show anyone up really, but anyway, I've got Leek in here.
You've got a recipe for that in your cookery book there, haven't you?
I did in my cookery
But it's not
book.
yours, is it? It's not your recipe.
Bear with. I think you'll find it's Daisy's banana cake.
And Daisy is your daughter.
Yeah, she wrote it.
So do you nick lots of people's recipes?
Right, you're
So on with the soda bread.
on with my soda bread. Yes, so I cooked some leek. Do you know what I did? I used the lovely dark greeny bit of the leek. We got some really lovely leeks, as you know, the other day, because we spent ages washing them in soapy water. But I got some, I've just used the really dark green end of the leek, because I think that's got lots of lovely flavour. I've got some self-raising flour. This is the easiest soda bread ever. Yeah, so I've got leek, which I cooked. So if I was doing this other recipe from my book, it would be leek and sage cooked together. But because I'm doing feta, I thought thyme would be nicer. So I cooked it with just some dried thyme, which I always have in the cupboard. So some black pepper and some salt. I'm getting low on everything, so I wanted my pink salt. And self-raising flour. And then I'm just going to crumble up the feta into it. Okay, this doesn't take long at all. It only takes about half an hour in the oven once you've thrown it all together. So it's a, and if you haven't got any yeast, because apparently yeast is quite difficult to get hold of at the moment. We luckily have a massive bag of it in the cupboard, but it's not easy. So if you haven't got that and you manage to get some self-raising flour, I suppose it's the thing to do. And then I haven't got any buttermilk, so you can just use plain milk. But the other day, because we had this lovely big delivery from a local farm, I ordered some yoghurt. I know you were really surprised by the amount of yoghurt that I have, but see, this is the reason. So I've got semi-skim milk in there, and I'm just going to put a little bit of yoghurt in here. It just helps kind of acidulate it.
So that basically makes it into buttermilk, is it?
Kind of. It acidulates the milk. So it kind of makes it like buttermilk, but it's not really like buttermilk. But it does the job. And the acidulation with the acid in there is really good to help make this a lovely light soda bread. Okay, so it's the lactic acid really. So just shove that together. And you shove that.
So we're really back again today because on social media from yesterday's recipe, people actually asked you to do another one.
They did. But I didn't know you were going to film me doing this. Genuinely. I thought you were out mowing the lawn.
I was, but I've done that.
Yes, I thought. Here we go. I'm going to have this one. This is almost done. So it comes together. The thing about it, the soda bread, is that you just don't handle it too much. you literally throw the wet ingredients in with the dry ingredients. This is a bit of a lesson now, because if you handle it too much, it makes it really tough. So it is a case of just throwing wet with to dry, really put them together, and then just put it into, or onto, mix it all together, your baking tray, which I've just lined with a bit of grease proof. And another thing is, as soon as you make this, you must cook it. Don't try and, go and put your feet up and watch an episode or something on Netflix when it's sitting in the bowl like this, because what will happen is it will just be really, really heavy and solid, almost, like a brick, and we don't want that. So, just very gently bring it together. I like it rough and ready.
I'm not saying anything.
How many days is it now? 13? 13
So it's not 130.
You're a lucky man. Right, that's all done. Shove that in. A few last bits. Now what you're supposed to do is just cut across in the middle. Lets out the devil. And then put that straight into the oven.
For how long?
30 minutes.
Oh, time to take the dog for a walk.
Oh yeah, we can do that.
That looks good, Lossie.
Quite pleased with that. Do you want some? Should we just, it's really hot still. I mean, it's literally just out of the oven. But you probably want to leave it a few minutes before you do attack it. If you can resist. Oh God, that's good. I'll tell you, a little butter. Little butter?
Yes, please.
Actually, look, all the little flecks of the feta and the leek. It's so pretty. It doesn't take any time at all to actually make. You're on butter rations, by the way, because we're running low. So that's it. That's all you're getting. There you go. There you go. Oh, no. Mmm.